On the hour, rugbyleague.com news. Brought to you by Thomson Reuters, the global leader for news.
Coming up, PNG NRL bid boss quits to take top job with the cashed-up Panthers. Blake Green, the early favourite to become the new coach of the Newcastle Knights. And 12 clubs show interest in joining Super League, but more work needs to be done. But first up, in a major blow to PNG's NRL bid team, CEO Andrew Hill is heading off into the sunset to take up a new and highly paid job with the Penrith Panthers. He'll become the new boss of the cashed-up Penrith group of companies, overseeing a multi-million-dollar operation based in Sydney's outer west, but nowadays encompassing licensed clubs in other parts of New South Wales, including the Central West and the North Coast. Hill has been the main frontman for the PNG bid for the past 3 years, getting the green light from the NRL just before Christmas last year. Before taking on that job, he served in various roles in rugby league, notably CEO of the Bulldogs and the 2017 World Cup organisation. His departure from Port Moresby comes after the chair of the PNG bid, Wapu Sonk, stood down from the board last month amid corruption allegations. In other news out of Penrith, coach Ivan Cleary has defended his team selections after resting 16 players for the Thursday night game against the Bulldogs. For the opening game of the penultimate round, the four-time defending champions to take the field with a team stacked with reserve graders and up-and-comers, resulting in the club copping plenty of flack. In Newcastle, it's official. Adam O'Brien and the Knights have decided to part company. O'Brien to finish up at the end of the season. His biggest job now to avoid the wooden spoon, remembering his team just 2 points clear of the Gold Coast. Current assistant Newcastle coach Blake Green is supposedly the frontrunner to replace O'Brien, but also in the mix, former St Helens, Gold Coast and Coomal's coach Justin Holbrook, who's currently an assistant to Roosters boss Trent Robinson. In the UK, 12 clubs have met the deadline for lodging a formal expression of interest in joining an expanded Super League next season. Those clubs now have until September 12 to submit a formal application for consideration. As the top flight goes back to 14 teams, we'll know who's in and who's out on October 16. Meanwhile, Warrington's Connor Wrench has retired from the game with immediate effect. Wrench made 51 appearances for his hometown club, scoring 19 tries along the way, including one only last weekend at Huddersfield. He's pulled the pin at the age of just 23, but let's not forget that Wrench has had a shocking run with injuries, notably 2 ACLs, the second of which was only last season. And finally, in news out of Cumbria, Barrow have announced that Aussie-born and bred Italian international Ryan King is staying on with the Raiders until the end of 2027. I'm Jason Costigan, and that's latest in news on rugbyleague.com.